It's almost 6 o'clock. Here in the tropics, we basically get 12-hour days or pretty close to it. And you know, it gets dark early and the sun gets up early. But it's been 24 hours since I turned this pile. Let's see if it's getting hot again. And the answer is yes. It is warming up, which means there is biological activity happening right now. This is going to be really great. Short period of time. You can see I put coconuts here to weight it down. Anyhow, we're gonna get a lot of compost out of this thing when I finally get around to turning it, so I'm pretty happy with that. As for Los Pollos, all right, I put some poison out for rats, and they ate it all. And then the next day I saw more rats actually underneath the house, and so I turned around. I'm gonna put more poison out tonight, and we'll just keep poisoning rats until there are no rats left. Poison is like my least favorite way to do it, and I know it's terrible, but we really don't have a good predator balance around this area, because it used to be a lot of sugarcane, and basically most of the snake population was wiped out by farming practices. Plus the farmers do not like snakes, and they kill snakes anytime they see them. They'll get their machete and knock the snakes down. So we really don't have the snakes to take care of the rats that we should have just in this area. There are areas with plenty of snakes, but not around here. So I guess it's good that we don't have much in the way of poisonous snakes either. But anyhow, yeah, that's the way it is. So I poisoned them, and I would love to do like the bucket trap like Sean Woods did. Sean Woods is awesome. We've actually talked back and forth somewhat on email, and I don't have any tools. I don't have a drill press. I don't have a way to make the rolling thing. I just don't have the capability to make much of anything right now, because I sold everything I owned when we moved here. So there we go. Another thing about this whole chicken thing is cost. I don't own this property, so for me to go and turn this into Fort Knox and spend a few $100 to build this up, I'm not getting that money back. It's just not going to happen. When we leave and it's done. So I don't want to spend any money necessarily on infrastructure other than repairing and maintaining what's here, which is what we did. And we put more concrete around it. I put more wire on it, and then the rats are still coming. So I don't want to do a whole rebuild or do anything really special. And you have to look too. I can get a dozen eggs, farm eggs, for like $3.50 American, something like that, and good quality eggs. Or I can buy feed, and I could put up wire and everything else to get a few eggs a week. It's just, the chickens are not worth it, except as basically compost and manure machines right now. So there's the problems. I don't want to spend the money, and I'll kill the rats, but really, I'm not interested in throwing. They're not pets. They're not my pet chickens. I mean, I may talk to them occasionally, but you know, they're not my pets. If they're not paying for themselves on the farm, it's just not worth it. And at this point, since I'm not building from scratch and starting, I wanted more chickens, so we actually have enough eggs, and the rats are eating the babies. It's just a big mess. But anyhow, that's what's going on with the chickens. I'm not that interested in spending any money, so I'm poisoning rats for now just to get rid of the rats. But I don't know, I'll probably give these chickens away. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and catch me on the web at thesurvivalgardener.com.
I went to see David the Good. We listened to Portishead and drank spiced rum.